Hey you guys, Christine here from Matenta Goddess. I'm coming out here to you again to talk to you about day 2 of strengthening your heart's vibration, higher, and strengthen your heart's vibration during these challenging and deeply interesting times. Like, what is actually going on the planet right now? First things first. Stop trying to figure out the bigger picture constantly, okay? I mean, yes, inform yourself, stay up to date, like, whatever your resources are, follow them, update them, whatever it is that you need to do. At the same time, stop trying to figure out the bigger picture behind everything all the time. And stop trying to figure out and wanting to know everything. I mean, yes, we do want to know, so it all makes sense, but there's also this addiction to knowing and looking outside of yourself constantly, okay? Strengthening your own connection with yourself and the divine is all about listening within, deepening that connection, the transparency of your own soul that knows, that deep knowing. And with that also comes the highly intelligent system that you have in picking up other things around you, that maybe people, things that people talk about, that you're hearing, all of that sort of thing, right? That tells you. So that tells you if it's off or if it's not off, if it rings truth or if it doesn't. Okay, so if you are coming across a situation and it makes your body cringe in a way, or it's like there's something going on inside your body that just doesn't quite sit right, stop taking it on straight away. Just know that it's not you, okay? Take it and go like what is that feeling? I mean, you've been telling me this, but somehow it doesn't quite sit right with me, right? Because truth, transparency, the eternity of the truth of who we are sits right with you. It resonates. It's like a yes. There's nothing off. It's like seeing our own child, and sometimes when our own child is upset, we'd be like, what's this, right? We pick that up. That is, it's not the transparency. It's like, what's happening with you? Like, I can see something is going on. Well, what is going on with you? You know that something is going on that is actually not the child. Does that make sense? It's the same for you. Something is in your energy field that is not you, so you want to shift it out. It's the same thing. So if also a situation comes your way and you be like, wait a minute, that doesn't add up, it doesn't sit right with me, what's going on here? Don't take it on. It's not you. You don't also have to say yes and amen to everything like that, okay? You're allowed to hold yourself in there, and this is why we want to strengthen it, to strengthen you and your own eternal system, your being. Because there's no, like, there's an intelligent system that picks up everything, is highly intelligent and all of that you are, and that you are. But it's not like a system as in what we know the world works in a system. Okay, so, and what do we really know, right? Bigger picture and stuff. So we want to tap back into that. And that's where the wisdom lies. That's where the knowledge lies. That's where the answers are. Okay, not out here constantly. I'm figuring out the bigger picture, figuring out this. You must also go within, deeply down within. And these times that we are going through right now are crying for it. They are screaming for that deep connection to yourself. Okay, those changes, you cope with them so much more and so much better when you go deep within, when you know who you are, when you know where your anchor sits. And that isn't in the way your life is organized. Okay, that is in I am that soul, I am that being, I am the person that I am Christine, I am whoever you are, I am that. I am not my job, I am not my children, I am not, the way politics is run. I am not the cruelty that is happening. I am not the virus. I am not the fear of the virus. I am not whatever. Okay, by the way, if you are having fear around the virus and you want to up and strengthen your health and activate your health, please look at that bonus meditation that I dropped in there today. So you want to, I pulled the healer card and the leadership card as well. So it's time for us to do all of that and to take charge of our lives in an even deeper sense, right? Because you can say like, oh, you're not allowed to lock down, you're not allowed to do this, but then we still have the choice to spread love, to spread our message, to spread who we really are, right? We are not children that say like, no, you be quiet now and sit down. You know, like, come on. We are our own being and we have a right to that, and there's nothing that can stop us really from doing it. I mean, yes, people got, you know, burnt at the stake, and we got shot for speaking up in the past or what have you. We have copped abuse and all tortures and all these things, right? But at the same time, first of all, we have gone through that, we have come through that, and everyone on this planet has had a past life of some sort and experienced cruelty and more than that at some point, and we're still here, hence we are being eternal beings, souls, spirits, and no matter what we are facing right now at this time, we still have the choice and the power to create our own reality. And that may not mean that all of a sudden we can lift the virus and everything is gone, but that may mean that, you know, we can still make choices around that bring our soul calling forth. Does that make sense? So let's say I have a dream still to travel and do whatever, like, okay, how can you actually call that in already? You know, like, can you, I don't know, prepare for that in some certain other way? Or maybe it's also like reassessing again what is important now and where you want to go from here. You know, times of deep change, deep internal change, reassessing and restructuring. So for that to strengthen, you need to do a meditation that is coming through right now. Okay, so let's do this. Support. Ask for support, and there's the intuition card, because I have done a video before and something happened that I had to re-record it. Darling, the pie is gonna take a little bit. Eat a banana or something. Drink some water. Or make yourself a toast. I'll be there in a second. Intuition, there's that whole transparency, what I picked up early on, okay? It's about you trusting you in this. Always, anyways, okay? You trusting yourself deeply, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's the smallest thing, because let's say you feel like I want to plant a lot of plants. Like, why would I plant a lot of plants at this time? Why would I go out here and offer my workshops at this time, you know? I feel like I'm supposed to sit and just worry and I don't know what else to do. See, what do you do? Just sit at home and panic? I can't do that anymore. You know, so we are creating our own world. So definitely ask for support for whatever it is that you need, okay? We are all in this together, even if we're locked up and social distancing and stuff. But we are all in this together. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. Nurture your connection to yourself. What is it that you need to do? Okay, I'm panicking. Hold yourself like a cradle baby. Okay, you're panicking. What is it that you need right now, darling? Okay? I'm just gonna need some rest, or just maybe you just want to cry, maybe you just want to be angry, maybe you just want to, you know, have that frustration come up. Yes, it's necessary. It's necessary for someone that is sad to cry and then come out the other side and feel better. This is what we are doing here. We're doing some deep-seated healing on some level. I know there's a lot of corruption out there, but again, are you focusing on all the corruption and looking at it and all the mistakes that are going on? Or are you actually attending to you, your own feelings, your own worries, your own dreams, even your fears, if there are some, your trust, your mission, your calling, you know what I mean? And again, don't mistake that for being ignorant and shutting all out and not, you know, having an eye out and being vigilant. But I'm saying, bring it back to you, okay? There can always be something that drives us crazy that we may not understand, but if it's at some point, bring it back to you again. Do what feels right to you. Focus on that. If you feel like, as I said just earlier, if you feel like planting a lot of trees, maybe we come out the other side and we're planting trees and we're creating the new world, the world we want to live in, regardless of what's happening. Nothing really can stop us from that. It can't. Let's say even if you die, let's just go there. Even if someone of us dies because we're walking outside or we're having a fine, then we're gonna get reborn anyway. It's like, well, you know, it's not the end of the world, so to speak, like carefully spoken, if you see it from my perspective. If you don't, you know, I get you, but at the same time, if you're afraid of getting raped, just take yourself there. What happens if you do? Just take yourself there. Just hypothetically, just take yourself there and see what happens. This is how safe you are. It's just a fear in your head. You can go and travel that through, come out the other side. I'm like, oh, well, and I would do this, and I would do that, and I would do this, and then I would do that. Okay, cool. Now what? Oh, well, I can go back and do the dishes. Cool. You know what I mean? You are that safe. This is who you are. This is what you're doing. You're scared of getting a fire. You're scared of getting the virus. Okay, what if you get the virus? You're gonna suffer or you're gonna get sick. Maybe you get healthy. What if you die? You die. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a fear. It's a feeling. Like, don't let that get you stuck or sit or dismantle and disarm you from who you actually are. So here's the meditation. Let's clear the space. Let's clear the space. Just like take a deep breath in and just surrender all your worries, surrender your day, clear your energy. We can deal with all of that later and pick that up again. Right now we're just breathing in through our nose, out through the mouth, and just still feeling your energy settle and calm and clear. And breathe in again deeply into your belly and out again, all the way out of your mouth. Relax and surrender. And imagine being held by two massive hands, and they're just holding you right now, your whole body, and you're just being held and you're safe. And you let go and you let God, and you just feel held by these hands, and those hands are gently holding you at the back, holding you, having your back, clearing the space. Like, I can see one of those hands is just like going down to your legs and just holding, clearing all worries away, everything that no longer serves you, and also recharging you and holding you with certainty, with safety, remembering who you really are. And off comes a face right to you, and you're just small, you're just as small and fitting into these hands. And there's a face coming in front of you, very gently, a massive face, very gentle person. Very gentle being is just holding you and riddling you and taking you around the corner. And you're trusting, you have this sort of total sense of safety and trusting, and they're taking you away and around the corner, knowing that you are safe, showing you a new reality of who you are and who you want to be today. And in your mind's eye, your childhood is just coming to mind, and it's like it flashes in front of you. The way you were as a child, the way you got raised, all of that is just coming up, and you're remembering all of this while still feeling deeply held. You can see yourself, you're feeling these emotions, these events are riddling past you, and you're still deeply held. And it's almost like a part of your body is just opening up, and it's like all these memories, even like the negative memories, the trauma, all these emotions that you haven't felt yet are just being cleared and leaving your body, and the being is just absorbing it. And while it's coming out, it's just like floating into the being and instantly transforming into this really reassuring safety feeling that you feel held, and that there is a greater force at play that has got you and that has got it. You're deeply trusting. And out comes your inner child, cleansed and clear. Another being is gently also taking its hand towards your face, towards your eyes, and just like removing all that you have seen and experienced lately. Taking all the negativity, the fear, again the trauma, the worries, the pain, all that off your brain, off your eyes. Because for whatever you see with your eyes, you record in your soul, in your brain, in your memory. So this is all being taken away, and only the good, the lessons, the wisdom are staying, the knowledge. Still you remember all the experiences. It's just that the trauma lifts and shifts. The negativity, the worries, the way you think it should be. And it's just lifted and recharged as well with beautiful, like gel-like energy, especially into your brain, recharging it, repairing it. Repairing your aura, repairing your eyes, your senses, especially your brain to its full capacity. Feel it growing, feel it filling up. All fear, all trauma is suppressing and damaging and breaking our bodies. So with this, we're lifting it again, we're recharging. It's like a collagen gel that comes up, and you feel yourself absolutely full. Everything else, just breathe it out. You're safe and sound. It's coming out of your nose. It's like literally put your nose into your own business, into your own creation, into your own life, to your own backyard. Stay there. This is what you talk. It comes back to walking your talk. What do you believe in? Connecting back to that. Remembering who you are on a heart space level. What is your heart calling you to do? What is important to you? Your priorities. It's almost like you're dropping from there down into your heart while still being held in the presence of this being. You are diving into your heart, and it's like a flower, like an opening, and you see almost like a treasure chest, and you open it up and you can see the importance. The shiny golden light is coming out, and once this golden light flourishes and flushes into your face, behind that is just, you see what is truly important to you and who you really are at essence. And whatever you see in this moment is you. Take that in, allow yourself to have a deep look at it. You are that and nothing else. If there are any messages coming up for you at this moment, please hear them out. Take a deep dive into your heart. Really anchor it in. And allow yourself to sit there. Allow yourself to sit in there and feel what it feels like to be in your heart space. And what's important to you, what really makes you happy, what makes you flourish. And you feel almost like a big child, just loving the presence of this being and playing with it like a little baby and just coming back to life again. Being fully present, absolutely happy, in love, feeling held, feeling secure, feeling safe in this very moment. And from there you're dropping down, like as if this heart, the heart is now open, but you choose to drop down, further down into your body, into your belly, into your solar plexus, down to your sacral chakra, into your base. And through that journey down into your base, you're figuring out what it really is that prevents you from opening to your heart. Because once we open our heart, fears come up. We open our heart, it automatically opens our base, because everything is connected, and it's alternately expanding with our heart. So what is the fear that is coming up for you? Just let it allow it to come up, and know that the being is again taking care of it. You don't need to know what it is. You don't even have to hold on to it. You don't have to figure it out or feel it. Just let the being take it. Just let it take it, and really feel your base chakra expanding in this, and you're feeling safe down there. You're making space. You're riddle on your chair if you're sitting on a chair, really getting down in there into your body, being safe, feeling protected, feeling alive, feeling super grounded, knowing, really truly trusting and knowing who it is that you are. And really, if there's any stuck fear that even if you feel like you hit your bottom, that again is a fear. So allow that to open up, allow the being to soften it, and allow just to like take it out like a drawer, take it off you, so you can drop even deeper into your own being. It's like, there you go. Keep breathing deeply, and come back into that body. And while you really anchor into yourself and your body, and sitting there in your base, and allowing yourself to be there and be that, and if it's tingling, feel the tinglings, like coming back to life again. You've just taken back more space within yourself, more power, and with that you will be able to reflect that outside of yourself as well, feeling more secure, stronger, more powerful. The safest way, the safest space in this planet is being in your body. The safest, most protective thing you can do is being in your body. You are owning your body, all else riddles from there. So know that what you're doing right now, serving you for the highest good. So from there, you again feel that golden energy pour into your being. The being is just like dripping a pot of gold and healing light into your body, and just connecting everything. And for everything that we let go of, it's like again refilling your being with faith, safety, strength, protection, knowing, a deep inner knowing, transparency, connection, and absolutely an upgrade on the strength of your body, the strength to your own spirit, with that to the divine, to God, as I say it, whatever you name it, and absolutely safety for you and your inner child from birth all the way out till today.
My belly's upset.
So just feel everything else that comes up, and let the being take all of that away. And with that, you feel that aura just lifting all around you, and you're coming out and feeling whole again, feeling fully in your body, feeling whole, feeling protected, and also like this radiant energy is just around your body, just as if like it's all sealed off. It's like your outside aura, your energy that's vibrating just outside of your body is all sealed, healed, upgraded. And you thank the being for showing you and remembering you, and all of a sudden you actually feel like you are at the same size of that being where you once fit into its hand. It really showed you how much you can grow, who you really are, and that the power does lie within you in every single moment and every single time. So you're thanking the being, you both hug each other. If there's any messages that it wants to say, just hear them out as well. Anything you want to say, speak, let it know. And if there's anything your heart has to say at this stage, please hear it out as well. Just give your heart some space to speak, to be, and listen, be present. If there's anything you want to say it back, do that as well. If there's anything it needs, send it to it in color, maybe like an orange or purple, any color that feels right to you. Just imagine it through your crown into your heart and really integrate it into your body. And as you do so, realize that you've done just that by yourself, without the presence of the being, without him holding you, without them having your back and protecting you. You have done this integration all by yourself just then. Talk to your heart. You're already safe. You're already upgraded and activated. Coming through your heart once again, growing out so that your head is on top of your heart, on top of your base, aligned with who you truly are, and moving forward from this point. Feel the gratitude and how blessed you are in this very moment, and how much of a creator you truly are. Allow all emotion to come up that needs to come up. Once you've finished, just very gently open your eyes when I count to 3 and come back to the moment, remembering all that just happened. Very gently come up. 1, 2, breathing deeply into your body, maybe wiggling on your chair. 3, just gently rolling your shoulders, coming out, maybe shaking them, drinking some water if you need to, and speak from there, speak from here up, okay, from here up, from your heart out. No one can argue with your feelings. No one can argue with your feelings. And if you stay in your body and you connect to who you truly are, you can use that meditation, you can do self-care, whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, holding yourself, touching yourself, really listen to your own flow and acting on that. If you feel like doing something, act on it, okay? If you're upset about something, feel that and figure out what it is that you need to do to make yourself feel better. But stay in your heart center, okay? This is where the magic lies. This is where you have the power, and this is where you radiate out already in your reality. So even although things are going on in the world, and something is always going on, we do have the power and the choice to create what it is that we want to create and came here to do, okay? So don't let that stop you. Don't bite into the story of, oh, now they are doing this, I have to confine, and I I can't, I don't know how. Get creative. Wrap your head around it. What's your spirit? Your spirit is unstoppable. It always finds a way. It's like I say, if you have a pot of a plant and all of a sudden it breaks, you still have the pieces. You can still put it together in some sort of way that may not look the way it did before, but it's some sort of other certain beauty. And this is what the meditation is all about. Let go of how it's supposed to be or look, and grow and flourish and fill that space and make space for you, and fill all those bits and pieces that we're confronted with at the moment, and shine your fucking beauty. Just shine your eternal bright light beauty that you truly are. Light the fucking up. Light the planet up is what I was actually about to say. Just light up the planet. Light it up. Shine through all of these holes, and you're like, gee, you know what I mean? If you don't feel like it, don't do it. It's up to you. I have to make some food now for my little boy because he's starving, because he refused to eat all the foods that I made him throughout the day. You are the white healer, okay? Trust yourself. And sometimes we have to go through dark times. But it's a challenge. We came here to experience certain things. This is part of the picture. It's part of the story. As I say, what you're going through right now is going to be a story in a moment or in a few years. And all else, yeah, but what, I may not go through this, or I may lose my children, I may lose this. Okay, fear that. Well, that's a feeling. But that's not you, in essence. I could say too, oh, my kid is hungry right now. I have to hang up. I can't do this live stream at the moment. I choose to do that right now. I know I've already fed him 2 pieces of toast and something else, and the pie is in the oven, so food is coming. You know, it's like right now I'm choosing to finish this regardless. I press play regardless of I have doubts sometimes. I'm a human. If this is part of trusting your intuition too. You trust your intuition, you take a step, and doubt comes up. It's human. I do this, I post my video, and then I'm thinking like, what does it actually do? Is it actually doing anything? People probably know that anyways. And what is it doing in this time? I mean, I know what it's doing at this time. I can see that. But, you know, is someone actually watching it? I mean, it's just me on Facebook. There's billions of people out here. I mean, I have like, 100 something followers on my page. Like, who's really watching it? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff there that we do have regardless. And yeah, I know fear of losing your children is deeper, but it's the same sort of idea and thing. It's just a deeper feeling. Feel it again, you know, and call up on that being and let it take it away and make it easy. You don't have to struggle around with this for the next 6 weeks and just worry and go through a heavy time. It gets to be easy. And that's what I mean. Yes, there's challenges out there. Yes, there's this out there. But dude, we have a choice. We have a choice of how we react, how we cope with this, you know, how we anchor our own truth in, how we're facing this. Call up on your spiritual support team, on your loved ones community. I have a free community. Reach out to me if you need to. I have so many resources. If you don't like what I do, I have a whole heap of other things. Or ask God, ask Spirit, whatever it is that you need to do if you don't know who to connect with. It's like, I want to connect with someone, I need something, like just bring it to me, and the right thing will turn up for you. Okay, ask for support. You're in this with someone. Just because everything is in lockdown and we're all freaking out because there's all these heaps of changes and what the fuck is actually going on with this, because we're all starting to wake up and actually questioning what's going on, ask for support. This is also part of the change. Although there is a bigger picture, there is also a bigger picture of what we are actually doing as a human race at the moment too. Waking up, connecting back to each other, coming closer, setting those priorities of, hey, wait a minute, I'm actually going to check in with my loved ones more. I'm actually going to be there for my friends more. This is actually not important. That's important. Okay, even if they turn gold as the next currency on this planet, well, then they probably just chase after gold just like they chase after money. That doesn't have to define who you are. You know, at the core you will still be the eternal being. If it's gold, if it's money, if it's war, if it's world peace, if it's whatever, you can stay detached from all those realities, knowing who you really are and seeing the truth, transparency behind all of that drama, the chaos, the disruption. Yes, it does cause certain things. It does cause us to feel, but see that also as an opportunity, just like a trigger, just like when your ex calls and you get upset. Like, oh, it's actually an opportunity. Like, okay, what still isn't healed with this? Oh, thank you guys. You know, thanks for actually stirring shit up inside of me, and use that. And I know it's not that easy. And I don't want to say again, you know, I'm not turning a blind eye either. I'm just like informing myself and watching videos and see, you know, does that make sense? Does it not make sense? Like, you know, do what feels right and resonates with you. But I'm saying that you can still dance in the rain, in the storm. See, she's moving. She's having still fun. There's like this holding you, being vigilant and aware and knowing the surroundings, but also, you know, moving through this, still having the rhythm, still dancing, still being, finding your flow, being in that. Okay. I feel like pulling one more card, and then I'm gonna hop off
and make dinner for me.
The dinner's already in the oven. It's already cooking. Your pie is in there.
Oh, why aren't you gonna get it?
Well, because it has to cook. Do you want to eat it half raw? No, he doesn't want to eat the pie half raw. Awareness. Be aware of your thoughts, your feelings. Also the story, if you may, okay? Be aware. Just live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. Let them guide you. Trust your intuition. See the light coming in. It's talking to you. It wants to connect to you. This is also on some level a time of that. Like, upgrades are coming for people. There's nothing in the way. You can literally manifest super fast at the moment. So be aware of that too. You know, you can use that too to create your reality. Look for signs and guidance. And look for signs and guidance can also be maybe you're coming through all of these theories and signs. I'm like, what, this doesn't add up, that doesn't add up. I'm like, why am I seeing all of this? Why are you showing me? What is this thing? What is your feeling? Tap into that. Look at it. This doesn't make, this is happening, like, I'm questioning this, I'm questioning that. What's actually going on? What does my intuition think about that? Put these pictures together. All that you see, all that you come across is there for a reason. You want to see it? Be aware of signs and guidance. You can also say, like, show me what I need to know. Like, you know, it's definitely signs and guidance. Downstairs is the adventure card. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. I just talked about traveling. That's so funny. Move to a new location. Funny, this comes up in lockdown, doesn't it? But how do we manifest? We manifest by creating our own reality now. And this is really stepping out. There's like new things coming in down onto the earth, into your life, into our life. There's bright light shining, coming up and out, you know, warming up. Look at that. Really protective. There's the bright light coming. You're totally surrounded by it. Galloping your own way forward, being vigilant and conscious in the moment. See how they both have this light on top and down there a bit darker? It's like this rising above. Just rise above all the story, all the bullshit, all the stuff, okay? The bigger picture, I always say, is love and light. Despite how big and dark and evil the bigger picture may look. It is real. It is pretty real, guys. It is real. Just like it is real to go through abuse, and then once you're through, you'll be like, was this real? Yeah, no, it is real. So it's real and it's not real, right? What really is real? What's really normal and all of that. But I trust you get it. If you have any questions, please let me know. What this live stream is mostly about is to tap back into yourself, into your own being, into your own essence. I'm glad we can resource ourselves now with these big, beautiful, fluffy, holding, super safe monster, almost in a good way. Very strong. So yeah, let that have your back. Call them up. Like, let them also change the energy in your house, in outside in the world if you want to, around your children, like whatever it is, they're here for you now. Okay, so ding. If you don't believe in it, don't do it. But you know, what do you have to lose again? What do you have to lose? Maybe the cycle of disbelief in spirituality and resourcing is over. It's up to you. As I say in day one, your choice. Your choice. And your choice what you take away. Maybe certain things work for you and others don't. Just like in some videos, or that I believe, that I don't. You know, it's this whole, again, trust your own intuition. What's right with me? This is all too super bullshit, dude. But you're watching it for a reason. Maybe to figure out that it's not yours. You know? This is how you navigate yourself. This is what I believe anyways. Again, choice. So, alright you guys. I shall hop off now. I see you again on day 3. If you have any questions, please let me know. Simple thing as well to clear your energy and reconnect with yourself is just imagining a white light coming into your crown, all the way out into your body, into your heart, really shifting, lifting everything off your body and your shoulders, coming down into your belly, shifting things away again, out into your sacral chakra, hips, base, buttocks, sexual organs, further down to your legs. You can connect it to this star, earth star down there, to connect to the earth, to stay grounded, and just know that you're from there, centered, safe, and connected up again, you know, to your heart, and let it radiate out from there. So it's another simple tool that you can do to stay grounded and be in your body and clear on who you are and what you are not, especially if you're going out there or not, especially having people around your house all the time maybe now, and you're not getting too much quiet time, whatever it is. Okay, there's always a way, even if it's the tiniest of moments, like these, when I got really busy in my life with work, it was like these tiny moments of sunshine when the sun just hit my face from going from the car into the space that I had to work on. It was just like 10 seconds. Oh, that feels so good. And then reach out and back into work, being covered all day. You know, it's like all these little things that sometimes helps, and it's all just for us to get to the next level. So if you find yourself really busy, you may just squeeze through the next level to get there, and you squeeze through the next level to get there, and life gets bigger and bigger and better and better and brighter and brighter. And the bullshit is still happening, but you know what? That happens. It's not yours to worry about. You've been upping your vibration and elevating it, okay? Lots of love to you guys. I hope that helps and makes sense. If not, ask me anything, anytime. I'm here, whenever, whatever. So I used to love when someone said it to me, whenever, whatever. Oh, it makes me feel so safe. So I'm here too, whenever, whatever. Please let me know, and I shall see you for day 3 tomorrow. Lots of love to you guys. Stay safe and in your heart, okay? That's where you are safe. In your heart, in your body. Reach out. Is anything else coming up that you would like help with where you don't feel safe? Lots of love.